Shout out to the ancestors. First of all, shout out to the ancestors. This is Fuck Thanksgiving Part 2. Native American Turkey Mythology. It says, it is often said that the turkey comes from a corruption of a Native American name for the bird. However, this is not true. The name of the bird comes from the name of the country, Turkey, by way of a colonial mistake, meaning that these motherfuckers was wrong. They saw and thought and was wrong. Early English settlers mistakenly thought turkeys were a kind of guinea fowl, an African bird that English people used to import from Turkey. All right, so it was a guinea fowl. They thought it was a guinea fowl, which is an African bird that English people used to import from Turkey. However, the Spanish name for turkey, Hahalat, does come from the Nahuatl Aztec name Hawxalatl, and that's hard to pronounce. You try to pronounce it and you will catch yourself slipping up too. Alright, turkeys play a variety of roles in the folklore of different Native American tribes. In some legends, turkey is portrayed as a wily, overly proud trickster character. In others, he is shy and elusive. In parts of Mexico and the American Southwest, turkeys were domesticated and kept as food animals by some tribes, okay? So don't think that all the motherfuckers was eating turkey, because all of them didn't eat turkey. Some of them did not eat the turkey. It was just a wild animal. It could be your friend. In parts of Mexico and the American Southwest, turkeys were domesticated and kept as food animals by some tribes, and their role in stories from these tribes is similar to chicken stories from Europe, with the birds mimicking the concerns and activities of human farmers. The Akemo Oodum, the Pima or whatever, people consider the turkey a rain spirit and have folk beliefs about turkeys being able to predict the weather. So they would not kill some shit that could predict the weather. That's sacred. Turkeys are also used as clan animals in some Native American cultures. Tribes with turkey clans include the Creek tribe, whose turkey clan is naming Pingwalgi or Pingwalgi, or I can't pronounce that. The Shawnee and Miami tribes, the Navajo, the Zuni, whose turkey clan name is Tanahui, and other Pueblo, that Mexican almost came out of there, y'all better be careful, and other Pueblo tribes of New Mexico. The turkey was also the special tribal symbol of the Uno, it says I want to say but Unolatico tribe, a division of the Delaware Nation. Turkey feathers have been used in the traditional regalia of many tribes, particularly the feather cloaks of eastern woodland Indians like the Wampanoag, and the feather headdress of southern as the Lenape, Shawnee, and Seminoles have turkey dances as well. And here goes some Native American turkey gods and spirits, and there goes some legends about turkeys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna look at all that right now. I don't got enough time, but check that out. It's just a little bit, a little research on that. But on Thanksgiving, you always get these pictures of you get a lot of talk about pilgrims and Indians. So we finna see what's up with the pilgrims. We finna dive in real quick. If my connection to speed up for a young man. All right, here we go. So we got the pilgrims. Define pilgrim. When you messing with Google, you have to put define, because if not, they will give you some other shit most of the time. So I just had to make sure I put define. Okay, there it go right there. So I had already did it. I just want to make sure y'all see I did that, because you want to get the correct definition. You want to be able to type. You want to be able to see the origin of that shit, really Latin, and you really want to go look up that word if you really want to be technical. But pilgrim, it's a noun. A person who journeys to a sacred place for religious reasons. That's what a real. I'm pretty sure that this word probably means this. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking an educated guess though. A person who journeys to a sacred place for religious reasons. Worshipper, devotee, believer, traveler, crusader, literary wayfarer, historical palmer, the destination of these weary pilgrims. A member of a group of English Puritans fleeing religious persecution who sailed in the Mayflower and founded the colony of Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. A person who travels on long journeys. A person regarded as journeying through life. All right. So pilgrim right here associates with this. When we talk about the pilgrims and when they talk about that shit in school or you see them pictures of the pilgrims, a member of a group of English Puritans fleeing religious persecution. That means they was getting the hell away from being fucked up because of their beliefs, who sailed in the Mayflower and founded the colony of Plymouth, Massachusetts in 1620. Pilgrims. ThanksGiving. Pilgrims and Indians. Pilgrims. Okay? Just so y'all can get a look at what the pilgrims look like. Okay. Here you got some natives with the feathers on their head, and here you got some pilgrims probably feeding their ass to turkey. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just taking a wild guess. But here goes some Puritans. You can tell they Puritan. Look at they motherfucking ass. And let me tell you something about the Puritans. If I'm not mistaken, you can almost bet these motherfuckers is the pagans who was calling people witches and shit. And they probably got up in this area and was calling some of these people witches and shit, because I know it was some shamans and some motherfuckers who knew some shit. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. I just want y'all to see what pilgrims is. So you got pilgrims and you got Indians. And in all these pictures, they paint the Indians this color. On TV, you see the Indians this color. I'm here to let y'all know right now that when these motherfuckers got here, yeah, around the time they got here, yes, they probably was this color, because these people are a mixed. They're mixed with Olmec and the Shi people in the Shang dynasty. They're mixed. This is a mixture of two different people, some Chinese and some original Mexicans. The original Mexicans was dark. My skin complexion. Dark. Dark as night. They mixed in with some Asians. So it's Negroid mixed with Mongoloid, and that made them the red man. And I don't want to just be too sure about that Mongoloid part, but I know that Asian people usually be Mongols. But let's define Indian. Indian, relating to the indigenous peoples of America. So Indian is relating to the indigenous peoples of America. What does indigenous mean? What does indigenous mean? Let's see if I got I'm going too fast. Indigenous. Here we go. Remember I told y'all what indigenous mean? I already looked this up. Originating or occurring naturally in a particular place. So that means they was already there. They was already there. So when you go look up the old definition of American, it's the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans. Go look in the Noah Webster's Dictionary, 1849, 1854, and 1859. Pay attention to the 1800s, in the mid-1800s, and pay attention to the 1800s for real. There's a lot of shit went on. This website right here is www.yafabay.com. This is she pierced the fog for me, so you can get you see it say realm of clarity. This page right here got some jewels on it, so I recommend all y'all go check this out. She gonna let you know. Here, look, check this out. Real definitions. Yafabay, real definitions to blow your mind. Words on this page are words you thought you knew, but you didn't. And I get tired of people telling me, man, you always trying to be technical. Oh, man, you just being technical. Oh, man, stop being literal. No, be careful what you say, because you these words got vibrations on them. You know what I'm saying? And words you can make stuff happen with these words. You speak shit into existence. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about semantics. Shit's about terminology and etymology. Y'all better do your research. You know what I'm saying? But here go a bunch of words she on. She got Adam right there, African, but this is another story. I'm gonna do a whole video about words, etymology, and language. But anyways, now we talked about the animals that was here, the people that was here, the ones that's extinct, the ones who came, some of the shit they was doing. I gotta go to that real quick because the pilgrims, the mental state of the pilgrims. This is from out of the book about Virginia called The General History of Virginia. Okay, this is some shit John Smith dealt with. John Smith, if y'all don't remember Pocahontas, that's the motherfucker that Pocahontas was in love with, quote unquote in love with. The mental state of the pilgrims. 44 of the pilgrim fathers died in their first winter in America. And Governor Bradford said of the survivors, scarce 50 remained, and of these were only 6 or 7 sound persons, meaning only 6 or 7 out of 50 of the motherfuckers was in their right mind. George Thorpe, a highly educated colonist, thought, however, that despondency was the real cause. He said in 1621, more do die here of the disease of the mind than of the body. So they was going crazy in the head than more than it was a physical thing. At their first Thanksgiving celebration in 1621, you motherfuckers, fuck Thanksgiving. At their first Thanksgiving celebration in 1621, there were only 6 or 7 sane people left in the whole pilgrim colony. The rest were mentally deranged. In other words, putting it into modern everyday language, the bulk of them were just plain fucked up in the head. Pilgrim cannibalism. Captain John Smith, 1580 to 1631, wrote, so great was our famine that a savage we slew and buried. The poorer sort took him up again and ate him. So after some of them killed the motherfucking so-called savage, that's an Indian, they called them savages. After they killed them and buried them, some of the most fucked up out of all the motherfucking pilgrims took them up out of the ground and ate them. And so did divers ones, or divers. So did divers or divers ones. Another boiled, okay, one was boiled and stewed with herbs. They ate these motherfuckers. These are descendants of Vlad too. So just know these motherfuckers were vampires anyways. And one amongst the rest did kill his wife. And one amongst the rest did kill his wife, powdered her, and had eaten part of her. I was looking for this so much. It was so hard for me to find this passage. They actually took out a bunch of these pages out of this book, and I had to search for this. And that's why I'm on this and not a PDF, because I downloaded the PDF to this book, and this shit was missing. Don't believe me? Look it up. This shit right here was missing. So they try to hide their history, or they try to hide their culture. But I'm on their ass. Because Thanksgiving right around the corner, and y'all love Thanksgiving. Another thing that was here that they fucking fucked up was the trees. It was giant trees here. Y'all think them is trees in y'all front yard? Them are not fucking trees. Okay? The trees that was here, these are the trees that was supplying us oxygen. This is why we had Mandingo dicks and shit, and this is why we was fast as the fucking wind and swift as the water right here. This is why. Because we was breathing in oxygen from shit like this. But look how big this tree is. Look how small he is. And they was chomping away at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. That tree don't even look like it was dead. I don't need color to see that tree ain't dead. Look at this. They laying in that motherfucker. Karma should have just made that bitch fall over on top of them. But look at them. Some of they I went to school with some of their descendants probably. Y'all did too. Same descendants. You know what I'm saying? These same motherfuckers charge you $1.50 for paper and shit, for packs of paper. Same motherfuckers. They build houses and shit with this shit, man. Masonry lodges and shit. I'm just saying. They did this shit around the same time. Remember I told y'all to pay attention to the late 1800s and shit, because they was killing buffalo and cutting trees during this time. Look at this shit. Alright? This is what they did. Check out the seal of Indiana. You see it was a buffalo still here. In 1816, it was still a buffalo here, jumping over a log. You got a settler or a pilgrim or a Puritan or a European settler, whatever the fuck you want to call them, chopping away at a tree, the sun in the back with the mounds that the Indians had, because those aren't just hills, those are mounds. Go look up the mound builders of Americas. The mounds, okay? They cover them up and tell you that they landfills and shit and hills, but they really mounds. Look at this. Then you go to the next year, and the next year, the trees is gone. Buffalo dead. Settlers standing on top of the motherfucking buffalo with a raccoon that's extinct too. That mean that's indigenous to America. He got that shit on his head. You feel me? Buffalo dead. Trees gone. Where's the mounds? Where's the hills? Flat, plain land. Flat, plain land. That's what they was on, man. It's sad. It really is. And it's sad to me because I care. The ancestors is on my ass. The people that they did this to is on my ass. You hear me? I am them. We ain't went nowhere. We've been walking around the same fucking place for 40 generations. It's just nuts. But yeah, they went around killing the motherfucking buffalo. It was like it wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just murdering their motherfucking asses like it wasn't nothing. And here he is on Thanksgiving coming, and y'all just love Thanksgiving. Don't y'all? Y'all love Thanksgiving. So give thanks on Thanksgiving for all the shit that was done to you. Give thanks on Thanksgiving for this shit still being done to you. Give thanks on Thanksgiving for them coming over here fucking up shit you had already organized. Give thanks to them for stealing everything that you had, for killing your great-great-great-grandmama and your great-great-great-granddaddy, and giving the kids religion and for giving the kids Christianity and telling them that they was from Africa. Thank them for telling you was from Africa. Thank them for killing the buffalo. Thank yourself too, because we let them do this shit, by the way. We let them do this shit. I ain't talking about the niggas that died trying to kill these motherfuckers, the ones they went to war with, because you always hear about them going to war with the Indians. Them was the real niggas, the ones that was going out there with a bow and arrow like, fuck it, I'm finna go risk my life to try to take out some of these motherfuckers that's out here cutting these trees and killing the buffalo. But then you got them coon ass niggas that ain't going. So we right now is a tribe of coons. I want to say the whole United States full of niggas that's free and the niggas ain't doing shit. We is a tribe of coon ass niggas, okay? That's what we are. Because we ain't doing shit about it. We ain't doing nothing about the shit that they done did. We ain't doing shit. We ain't doing nothing about the shit that they doing. And we expect some type of change to come? No, ain't shit gonna come. We don't deserve shit. This ain't it either. I'm looking for this website where I can find. I'm just gonna type in the etymology of brave, because I want y'all to see this shit real quick. You need to see this, because right now niggas is coons, and I don't give a fuck. If you think you hard, you think you tough, nigga, go be tough, nigga, to where you need to be tough at, nigga. Go be a nigga. If you think you so motherfucking hard, stop trying to be hard to other motherfucking indigenous people, fool. Go fucking be go take that shit to their neighborhood, nigga. Go take that shit to the Vatican. Nigga, go get some of our shit back. Go get some of our motherfucking go get back some of our artifacts that they took from us, cuz. Stop being coon ass niggas. Y'all so hard. We so hard. Let's go do some shit that matters. Let's start them up. Let's start our own shit up then. Stop being bitches. We being bitches right now. Did I type in coon? Look at me. I'm so mad I ain't even mean to type in coon. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I meant to type in brave, because I want y'all to see. Shit gets deep. Y'all gotta see this shit, because they told us that brave means something, but we want to know what brave means as a noun. We know what brave means as an adjective. That's what you learned in school. Brave, and as an adjective means, you know, you bout it. You bold. You're not scared. You're triumphant. But brave as a noun was a North American Indian warrior. Okay, 1827, mid 1800s. North American Indian warrior. So during the mid 1800s, around the same time, the mid 1800s, 1816, around the same time they was doing this, it was some North American Indian warriors out that they called braves. Because these motherfuckers was hectors, bullies, brave, bold, daring persons. Alright? Be brave. On Thanksgiving, be brave and let motherfuckers know this shit ain't nothing we need to be thankful for. What the fuck are we thankful for? You being negative, man. It's a lot of shit. Fuck that, nigga. Because if we paid attention to some of the shit that we should be paying attention to, we can be thankful in the fucking future. I'll be thankful when we get this shit figured out. I'll be thankful when we ain't gotta fucking pay for shit that's free on our own motherfucking land. I'll be thankful then. Fuck a Thanksgiving. I'm done. Shout out to the ancestors. Truth, love, peace, freedom, and justice. Shout out to the ancestors.